Wien. Not just any Viennese music. We're talking Vienna, Austria, but here's the twist.
Not Strauss waltzes this time.
Nope.
The more local you go, the more universal it becomes.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another deep dive. Today, we're heading straight to the heart of Vienna, Austria.
Vienna, a city overflowing with musical history. But we're not just talking Mozart and waltzes today.
No way. We're going way deeper, right? Exploring the sound called Viennese Americana. I, for one, can't wait to dig into this.
You and me both. We've got some great material to unpack here. What always fascinates me is how Vienna holds centuries of unique musical tradition.
It's true. When you think about it, how many cities can actually claim they have their own specific sound? Not many. And that's what we're looking at today.
Right. From what I've seen, Vienna's musical identity goes well beyond just classical. It's folk traditions, unique vocal styles. There's even this yodeling called doodle.
Doodle. Okay, you're going to have to tell me more about that. It's not every day you hear about yodeling in Vienna. What's that all about?
Well, think yodeling, but with this bright, almost nasal quality to it. Our sources mention it was even performed in these really elaborate folk costumes.
Wow. So we've got this whole other side to Viennese music, and then you bring in influences from the rest of the world.
Exactly. Vienna's always been this cultural crossroads. Historically, you see influences from the Balkans, Italy.
Right, you can practically hear the history.
And then more recently, American music, especially Americana, has become really ingrained in the city's sound.
Which leads us to a really cool example. This band, Salzamt.
Only been around for about a year and already making waves with their unique sound. Vienamericana, I love it. You know, just that name alone is intriguing. So break it down for us. What exactly are we talking about when we say Vienamericana? It's this incredible fusion. It takes that core Americana sound, folk, blues, even some country, and blends it with Viennese musical elements.
Wow. I mean, it sounds fascinating on paper, but does it actually work?
Let's find out. Here's a clip from one of their songs.
Okay, yeah.
Machst du Schubladen auf? Keine Idee, was du suchst. Und du stirnst in die alten Sachen und den ganzen Krimskrams kann man so die Zeug aus der Zeit. Die Bilder von uns. Erst waren wir jung und es war schön, das wird's nimmer geben.
Talk about painting a picture with sound.
Yeah.
And they explored all of this on their 2024 album, Bueda. Speaking of pictures, what does Bueda even mean? It sounds so musical already.
So, Bueda, it means pictures in Viennese dialect.
Pictures. Oh, that's perfect. Because the album is like a collection of memories set to music.
Right. And the album cover itself, it's covered in these old band photos.
Oh, yeah. I saw that. Matthias with his guitar. And wasn't Milan wearing a flower crown in one of them?
Yes. It's like a visual timeline of their musical journey, you know?
Absolutely. Even Sepp, who joined later, he's in a photo looking like a young Hendrix.
Like a rock star in the making.
So it's not just the album cover that's giving off these nostalgic vibes.
Right. The music itself has this feeling of time passing, especially the title track.
It says here they had these 3 ukuleles.
3 ukuleles.
It's incredible. That blend shouldn't work, but it does.
And what's interesting is they actually sing in the Viennese dialect, Wienerisch. Our sources say it's a deliberate choice by the band.
Wienerisch, I have to admit, that's a new one on me. What makes it so special for them to use in their music?
Wienerisch is fascinating. It's evolved over centuries, absorbing influences from all the cultures that have passed through Vienna, Czech, Polish, even some French. It's got this really lyrical quality, the way the vowels are elongated.
Der Depperte geht und grinst beim Gehen. Wer ihm begegnet, denkt, den hat so was schön. Wer sieht das wohl in sein schöner Herz? Warum er niemals traurig schaut, aber der Depperte weiß, wie der Flieger da riecht. Sein Nase ist klar und ist immer nicht. Gar nicht so deppert, gar nicht so deppert, gar nicht so deppert, so wie mir. Der Depperte liegt ja grinsend im Tee, wo's einander und still ist, klingt die Luft für ihn schön. Wer sieht das wohl in sein schöner Herz? Warum er niemals traurig schaut, aber der Depperte weiß, wie sie groß Häumer hören. Seine Ohren sind gespitzt auf einer Wiesen in Bern.
They're actually bringing back some seemingly extinct terms through their songs.
Exactly. They see it as a way of preserving a piece of Viennese identity. It's more than just music for them. It's about heritage, about keeping traditions alive in a modern world.
Gar nicht so deppert, gar nicht so deppert, gar nicht so deppert, so wie mir. Der Depperte sitzt auf seiner Bank, kerzengrau, grinst vor sich hin, no hat keiner der fragt, wie sieht das wohl in sein schöner Herz? Und warum er niemals traurig schaut, aber der Depperte weiß, wann der Vogelschwarm kommt, dann schaut er noch bis zum Horizont. Gar nicht so deppert, gar nicht so deppert, gar nicht so deppert, so wie mir, na, 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 na. Gar nicht so deppert, gar nicht so deppert, gar nicht so deppert, so wie mir.
Mezzanine.
Oh yes, Mezzanine, another offshoot of the slow-budget family tree. Seriously, these guys were like the roots of a whole musical movement.
It seems like it, right?
And their song, Go a Ned So Dippet, that was the one, right? It really stood out to me.
Go a Ned So Dippet, yeah. It translates to not so stupid in Viennese dialect.
Not so stupid. Okay, that's an interesting title. What's the story behind that?
So this song is about this person, and everyone thinks they're a little bit eccentric, maybe even a little foolish, because they're just happy, and they don't really care about the things that society says you should care about.
Living life on their own terms.
Exactly. Like, they'd rather spend the day bird watching than, climbing the corporate ladder or whatever.
I can relate to that.
Me too.
Yeah.
And that's what the song celebrates. It's this idea of embracing who you are, even if you're a little different, a little unconventional.
It's a reminder that it's okay to not follow the crowd and just do your own thing.
That's like Not So Stupid is their anthem.
I love it.
Erst du Depperter, wo siehst, was machst heute für ein blödes Gefries? Dir putz ich heut nicht die Zähne, heut die fressen schiecher Hund. heute nur von Hollandero. Was du bist, ist mir zum Spähen. Spiegel, Spiegel an der Wand. Wo bin ich dagegen krank?
Copyright Shakalaka.
Oh yeah, they were doing Vienamericana even before Salzamt.
Really?
They started out playing more electric stuff, actually. This bluesy song called Und du, which basically means me and you in German.
Wow, so they were blending genres from the get-go.
Exactly. But then they shifted gears a bit. They went mostly acoustic.
For anyone listening who's not a musician, acoustic basically means they're not using electric instruments.
Right. It's a more stripped down sound, more intimate.
Like you can really hear the raw talent and the emotion in the music.
Exactly. And that shift to acoustic, it really let their Vienamericana style shine through.
Mein Konterfei. Ich und du und die Tschecherei ist wir zusammen im Gebet. Was glaubst, wie wird es weitergehen? Was bei dir ist es so? Ach so? Lebst heute nur von Hollandero. Was du bist, ist mir zum Spähen. Spiegel, Spiegel an der Wand. Spiegel an der Wand. Spiegel, Spiegel an der Wand. Spiegel an der Wand.
So this whole thing starts with a band called Salzamt. They formed pretty recently, back in 2023. But here's the thing that I think is so interesting. Salzamt, they're not exactly a brand new band. It's more like a bunch of musicians who used to play together back in the 90s in a band called Slow Budget. They had this reunion.
A musical reunion. That's wild.
I know, right?
So most of the people in Salzamt were actually in Slow Budget.
Yeah. like a blast from the past, coming together again to play music. It makes you wonder, what is it about this Vienamericana sound that's so enduring, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what does it actually sound like?
Right. That's a big question, isn't it?
Eine Spur von Schatten in dein Gesicht, trotz deiner jungen Hand. Deine Müdigkeit ist so eine Geschichte. Suchst nach Gedanken, die was kommen. Der rote Wein giert in ein Glasl. Wasser durch in warmen Regen. Ich bin schon unten auf der Gasse. Nie mehr wirst du mich tanzen sehen.
Dialect is key here.
Keine Spur von Feuer, keine Finger. Deine Hände sind ausdruckslos. Ich sehe die mit Worten ringen. Es braucht nur mehr einen kleinen Stoß. Der rote Wein tanzt in ein Glasl. Aufgescheucht durch in warmen Regen. Ich bin schon unten auf der Gasse. Na, meine Hände wirst nimmer sehen. Von Schwindel in mein Hirn. Seit Jahren schon wollte ich von da fort. Du hörst mich stolpern, siehst mich fliehen. Du spürst mein Leben, trinkst mein Blut. Der rote Wein stirbt in ein Glasl. Begraben durch in warmen Regen. Ich bin schon unten auf der Gasse. Nie mehr wirst du mein Atem sehen.
So, from slow budget to Salzamt, with detours into copyright shakalaka and mezzanine, this whole Vienamericana scene, it's full of surprises, fascinating stories, and this really cool blend of musical traditions.
Yeah. Who knew you could combine Viennese waltzes and American country music and have it sound so good?
It's like these two musical worlds were destined to meet.
It really makes you wonder what other hidden gems are out there in the world of music, just waiting to be discovered.
Right. It makes me think, if I could create my own fusion genre, what would it be? What would I blend together? Lots to think about. But for now, I'm definitely adding some Vienamericana to my playlist and keeping my ears open for more. And you should too. Who knows, you might just discover your new favorite band. Until next time.